you do here at Bayport?
I teach choirs here. There are 6 choirs, and I teach the 3 women's choirs.
Are the 3 women's choirs have any special attributes to them?
Yeah, they're all very different. Our advanced choir is bel canto, and then our intermediate choir is kairos. Then we have a choir cantare that's meant for anyone who wants to sing. We come, we show up, we sing. It's good music, it's good people.
Tell us, what exactly started your passion for music?
Wow. I always did music growing up. It was always a part of me, whether it was through church or through school. And it was kind of funny because I was pretty much a band person all the way through high school. I was a flautist and saxophonist, and I loved it. I thought it was just completely great, and it is great. My junior year of high school, I auditioned for State Honors Choir, and probably because of my instrumental skills, I could sight read, so I got into the choir. And it was that experience that made me realize how much I was missing with choral music. And again, I had sung and done cantering stuff at Nativity and Ashwaubenon, and it was the first time where I was like brought to tears when I performed, and it was Copeland's The Promise of Living. I remember it very, very deeply, and it's just one of those moments you don't forget. And so that's kind of when I changed my emphasis, and I was a flute major at Lawrence to begin with, and then I was like, I miss choral music, so I added choral music to it. So I got certified in choral music, general music, and instrumental music. And I love to teach. I love to teach religion classes. I love to tutor. It made sense. So teaching music to me it was so obvious, and I wish it was that obvious for everyone what their passion and life goal would be. I think it was very fortunate to see that early on, that's where my future was, and that's what I love to do.
So, I heard you created a new club?
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's called Random Acts Music.
What exactly does Random Acts Music Club do?
Sure, the whole purpose is to have community outreach and an outlet to bring music out and about Howard Swamico. So we do different events to kind of promote and just spread music as its organicness.
Is there any current projects Random Acts of Music is participating in?
Yeah, we have a few things going on. Our first one, and we already had one session of it, is called Sing Me a Story. And Sing Me a Story is about taking books that are from folk songs that are illustrated and kind of performing and getting to know the story and teaching the story as well as teaching the songs. And the songs are ones that have been passed on from generations to generations and kind of have gotten lost. So I think it's really important that we kind of give back to those roots. Folk songs are actually songs of the people. They are about history, about the culture, about the time, and they're just really, really rich in knowledge. And there's American folk songs, there's going to be British folk songs, and it's very important that we kind of cultivate that and keep that history going. Folk song is a folk song because it's been orally transported from generation to generation. A lot of times lyrics are different depending on who was taught what. It's kind of like the telephone game.
Yeah.
Where sometimes you change a word or two and then all of a sudden maybe the meaning of the whole thing changes. So there's different variations for folk song, and it's kind of cool. There's a person, John Fireoven, and he teaches at the Hart School of Music. And he created a series that are folk songs illustrated, and so the music's in the books, and they're beautifully illustrated by a different illustrator every time. And so I've kind of adapted that series to start our Sing Me a Story.
Is there any inspiration you had for starting this club?
There was. When I was student teaching, I student taught at Ashwaubenon with Kim Carlson, and Kim passed away about 2 years ago. She was in her 40s, and it was a really special time. I taught kindergarten through 2nd grade with her, and we had about 8 different kindergarten classes. So we kind of did the same lesson plan 8 times, and the most special part of that was storybook reading time. And we'd sing a song and read it, and all the kids would just cuddle and huddle together, next to our story chair. And it was just, we made music together, we taught them part of the song, so we sang the song, they sang along, and it was just really special. And so I wanted to use that as a springboard to what could we do with that, this special experience I had. How can we make that something special to reach out to more people and to get students involved here at Bayport, as well as spreading that love of music and literacy to students in our elementary schools.
Is there any future events that we should be aware of?
Yes, on December 6th, we are having a Howard Community Sings event, Howard Swamico Community Sings. Lyrics up on a big screen, and we'll provide music, and we'll all sing together, and in between our big large group sings, we'll have smaller groups just do performances. So it'll be Bayport High School's bel canto and vocal ensemble, as well as Bayview's show choir will be here, and there are a couple different community churches that will be performing as well. So there'll be some food and drink and singing, and it'll just be a really awesome family community just event to start off the holiday season. Afterwards, there will be a reception in our cafeteria, and Santa's gonna be there.
Santa's gonna be
there.
Sign me up for that.
It'll be really great. And so we'll have some pictures for the parents. We'll be able to email them pictures with Santa.
So are you open to having more members of Bayport join Random Acts of Music?
Definitely. There's really no limit, and the more the merrier, and the more we can do out and about the community, because we'll have the people to do it.
Even if they don't feel comfortable singing in front of people or performing?
Definitely. There's a spot for everyone. There's camera work to be done, there's publicity, there's just outreach and emailing and organizing, and there's behind the scenes work as well as up front and performing. So there's really a spot for anyone, whether or not you're in the choral program or the instrumental program, it doesn't matter. It's really open for any Bayport student who's interested.
Well, thank you for your time here, Miss Hockers. I can't wait to see more of what your club does in the future.
Thank you. I'm excited.